Hello and welcome to Creating Cards with Alexandra. I'm Alexandra, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And as promised, we have another sneak peek of actually two upcoming items out of the mini catalog and the celebration catalog. We'll be using today the Filled with Happiness. We're going to use the sentiment right here. Now this set also, you can get the Modern Punch, which is actually in I believe it's in the I'm not sure. It might actually be an online exclusive, but there is a punch that will punch out this middle right here. So that will actually coordinate with this stamp set. And then we'll also be using, this is a free item. This is called Softly Stifled. This is a 12 by 12 paper pack, and this is free with any $50 order. Okay, so this is the papers. I actually did an unboxing of all these papers a few weeks ago. And then this is actually my favorite right there. And then the opposite side is very soft and muted. The colors in this paper pack is Wild Wheat, Pool Party, Calypso Coral, Pebbled Path. I believe this is probably the gray. I'm not sure which one. It's not listed on the pack. But is this not just the most unusual color pattern? We're actually going to be using this pattern today, but then I'll also show you a card that I use making with this pattern today. So let's go ahead and get started. It's a pretty simple card. I do have a tip for you also for die cutting. So what we're going to do is, let's go ahead and get this all set up, the base of it. So for this, you just need a piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of paper. This is the Wild Wheat. I took a piece of Lost Lagoon. This is 3 3/4 by 5. We'll go ahead and adhere these two together. This, I think, would almost qualify as a fun fold. Okay, so we have that on there. Now this piece of paper this is from the new paper pack, the free one, free with any $50 order. Now this does not go live until January 4th. So this paper is 3 1/2 by 7 1/2, and we're going to score this at 4 3/4. So I'll bring in my trimmer. So go ahead and put that at 4 3/4, and then give that a little scoring. You don't have to score this too hard on the pattern paper because it is thinner than cardstock. So I've been known to kind of cut through this. And we're just going to fold that over. Okay, and then that gets adhered onto our base. Just like that. And then I have a little piece of white for the inside. This is 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. And if you wanted to, you could actually cut 2 of these. We're going to put this like that. But if you wanted more room to write, you could just make another piece this size and put it on this side. Okay, so that's the base of our card right there. So then I have the Just a Note stamp and Lost Lagoon ink. Go ahead and stamp that down on a piece of scrap white. And then I'll bring in my die cutting machine and I'll show you my little trick. These are the label dies that we have in the current catalog, but they are too long for this project. So I will show you a little trick. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I just want probably at least an inch smaller. So I'll go ahead and place this at the bottom where I want it. We'll go ahead and run this through. Okay, and then I'm going to place it where I want it. So this is about the size that I want, and you can feel it kind of click in there. I do this a lot with my rectangles, but it almost locks in place, and you can feel it when it does it. So we'll go ahead and run that through. And then that's what you're left with. So we went from this size to this size. Okay, cool little trick you can do with a lot of different dies. Like I said, I do it a lot with my rectangles. All right, so then we'll bring this in. And I have, this is our gold ribbon from the annual catalog. Just take a little snippet of this. And thread it through this hole. This is a pretty tiny hole. All right. Cut those. All right, so we have our tag, and then I'll take my dimensionals. Now when you put this down, we're going to just put it, half of it down. So you just want to put on half of the tag there. I think you'll all enjoy this beautiful catalog that's coming up in January. There's a lot of pretty things in there. If you didn't catch my video yesterday, I did the cutest cows. Okay, so there we go. That's our little, I guess you would consider it a fun fold. And like I said, if you wanted to, you could put another piece of white, the same size, in there. And that's our card for today. Now, I did get a little crazy with this layout. So I did it in the Calypso Coral, and then that other pattern paper that's in there. We do have the Perennial Lavender. So I did it with the, this is that double white in there, but this is the Perennial Lavender. And then this is from the new set. Oh boy, I don't know the names of them yet. Adoring Hearts. So this is a beautiful sentiment. I love the way that that has the different fonts on there. So that's upcoming as well. And then I did it with this one too. This is just a cute little layout, and it's a little different. And then I love this. Like I said, that modern oval punch will match that. So thank you so much for sharing your time with me today, and I wish you all a very, very happy and blessed 2024. How did that happen? It's already upon us, but I hope you all have a wonderful 2024. Happy New Year. Now, I will list any of the items used today that are available. I'll list them in the link below, but these papers and this stamp here, they will not be available until January 4th. So join me next week as well. On Wednesday, I'll have another sneak peek. And then, of course, the catalog goes live on the 4th. So again, thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please give me the thumbs up. That really helps me out in YouTube land. And have a safe and happy New Year. Have a joyful day. Bye-bye.